Hi, everyone. I'm Rick Blackwell from the Education Network, and this is the School District of Palm Beach County's Grand Battle of the Books. Last year, the competition was virtual, but we are back in the studio for the championships. Thank you to the studio audience for showing up. We really appreciate that. And the Grand Battle of the Books competition is sponsored by Library Media Services with the support of Educational Technology, Informational Technology, and the Education Network. Book titles for the district Battle of the Books, they come from the Sunshine State Young Readers Award and the Florida Teens Read List. Titles for these state-sponsored reading programs are selected annually by a statewide committee of school library media specialists. Now, throughout this school year, students have read and they have discussed the 15 titles in their age division. In the first round of the Battle of the Books, teams from participating schools, they answered multiple choice questions in an online competition. And after hosting the competition virtually last year, again, we're excited to be back in the studios. We've got two great teams. The winning teams from each age division join us to battle to determine the champion of this year's Grand Battle of the Books. And we are happy to have Diana Fetterman here, the Assistant Superintendent for Teaching and Learning as the official timekeeper, Stephanie Sunshine from Library Media Services as the official scorekeeper, and Lisa Seymour from Library Media Services will be our contest judge. Copies of each of the titles used in the Grand Battle of the Books are available for reference. I will ask teams questions that will begin with the phrase, "in which book?" And the teams must answer with the name of the book and the author. The first team that makes it to 125 points will be crowned the winner of the Grand Battle of the Books in the middle school division. We are pleased to have teams from Bak Middle School of the Arts and Independence Middle School. Let's give them a round of applause. Let's go now and meet our teams. First of all, we have Bak Middle School of the Arts and Independence Middle School, and our team from Bak Middle School of the Arts, the captain is Anthony Tan. Anthony, welcome. Tell me what you're feeling right now. Are you a little bit nervous? Are you feeling pretty confident? What's going on?
I'm a little bit of both.
Anthony, you guys have been practicing and working hard on this for a while. Tell me your team name, how you came up with it.
Our team name is We the People, and one of our teammates created it back in 5th grade when we were here too, and we just liked the name and stuck to it.
So you were in the elementary school competition.
Yes.
And now you're here in the middle school competition. That's sensational. Okay, one thing about yourself, introduce yourself, and then tell us something cool about you.
Hi, my name is Anthony, and I play the violin.
Great, we're gonna go right down the line. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm August Green. I love theater and stage management. I really enjoy it.
Hi, my name is Lucy Ayer. I love playing piano and composing music.
Hi, my name is Brian, and I like to do math for fun.
Hi, my name is Kenneth, and I also like to play piano for fun.
All right, there they are, the team from Bak Middle School of the Arts. That's fantastic that you guys are here. You've beaten a lot of teams just to get up to this point, and they are going to be taking on today Independence Middle School. How's it going, guys? You guys feeling good about this? We are joined by the captain, McKenna Howard. McKenna, tell us about your team name and how you came up with it.
So our team name is Dumbledore's Army, and we all love Harry Potter. We all think it's like really like such a fun book genre, and that's why we named our team Dumbledore's Army.
All right, that's a great name. McKenna, tell us something about you.
I love to read.
All right, McKenna Howard, that is your captain, and she loves to read. We're going to go right down the line now, get to meet the rest of the students from Independence Middle School. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Kaisha Lamore, and my last name means love.
Fantastic.
Hi, my name is Maya Wen, and I really like to read.
Great. Pass it from McKenna to the next person.
Hi, my name is Jaya Veerapan, and I like to draw.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Harper Crease, and I am an FBLA.
Now that we've met the two teams from Independence Middle School and Bak Middle School of the Arts, it's time to start asking the question. We start in reverse alphabetical order. We're going to start with Bak Middle School of the Arts. Question number 1. In which book does food get delivered by drones?
Cleo Porter and the Body Electric by Jake Burt.
Good job. Question number 2, Independence Middle School. In which book did the character watch films to study the greats?
Okay, yeah. Becoming Muhammad Ali by James Patterson and Kwame Alexander.
That is correct. Good work. Okay, now we're going back over to Bak. In which book did the main character receive a magazine with an Ernest Hemingway story in it?
Clean Getaway by Nick Stone.
That is incorrect. Over to Independence. In which book does a character think while looking at her vials of blood on a lab counter that, quote, it was enough to feed Dracula and everyone in his castle?
Bloom by Kenneth Apple.
I'm sorry, time was up, so we'll get you in the next round. But just a reminder, 15 seconds, you have to start the answer before those 15 seconds are up. Okay, let's move on to Bak Middle School of the Arts. In which book would you find the quote, I know she's joking? Is that a sign of being real friends? When you know something, they say they should be followed by JK.
Me and Banksy by Tanya Lloyd Key.
That is incorrect. Over to Independence. In which book does one of the main characters have a $50 coin as part of their most prized possessions?
Becoming Muhammad Ali by James Patterson and Kwame Alexander.
That is incorrect. Over to Bak. In which book do students have lunch in the library to work on the school's yearbook?
Bloom by Kenneth Apple.
That is correct. Over to Independence. In which book was there a team called Rollin' Rats?
Bouncing Back by Scott Ostler.
That is correct. Over to Bak. In which book did a character refer to the villain of the plot by saying, quote, the love of money is the root of all evil?
Coop Knows the Scoop by Terrence Suitors.
Correct. Over to Independence. In which book does the character contribute to the resolution of the plot by stating, quote, I need to find out who I really am?
A Wish in the Dark by Christina Soontornbat.
That is incorrect. Bak, over to you. In which book does a character have a restaurant named after their grandmother?
Bloom by Kenneth Apple.
That is incorrect. Independence. In which book does the character think the new plant species found in the rainwater might be the result of bioterrorism?
Bloom by Kenneth Apple.
Correct. Over to you, Bak. In which book does a character reveal gender inequities by stating, it didn't seem fair that the girls had to do all the work while their brothers got to play?
When Stars Are Scattered by Victoria Jamieson and Omar Mohammed.
Correct. Over to you, Independence. In which book did the teacher refer to Red Riding Hood?
Cleo Porter and the Body Electric by Jake Burt.
That is correct. Bak. In which book were characters waiting for a table to be delivered through a tube?
Cleo Porter and the Body Electric by Jake Burt.
Correct. Back to Independence. In which book did a character get Parkinson's disease?
Cleo Porter and the Body Electric by Jake Burt.
That is incorrect. Over to Bak. In which book did two characters take pictures at a golf course?
Bouncing Back by Scott Ostler.
That is correct. Over to Independence. In which book would you find this quote? I suddenly realize how weird my question is, and I try to think of another instead. I can't, so I just say what's on my mind.
Unteachables by Jordan Torman.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Bak, in which book would you find this quote? Feeling like the smartest 12-year-old in the universe, I stride out of the hot cabin and into the overgrown clearing.
Wildfire by Rodman Philbrick.
That is correct. Independence. In which book was their former undercover CIA agent turned double agent in the mix?
Charlie Thorne and the Last Equation by Stuart Gift.
That is correct. Over to you, Bak. In which book does the character demonstrate extreme loyalty by stating, I'm the oldest and it's my job to protect him?
When Stars Are Scattered by Victoria Jamieson and Omar Mohammed.
That is correct. Independence. In which book was a character denied a drink of water?
Clean Getaway by Nick Stone.
That is incorrect. Bak, in which book would you find the quote, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right?
Boom by Kenneth Apple.
That is incorrect. Over at Independence. In which book was a character named after an old NBA player?
Bouncing Back by Scott Ostler.
That is correct. Bak, in which book was the main character fond of cherry Coke and a turkey with Havarti cheese on sourdough bread sandwich?
Charlie Thorne and the Last Equation by Stuart Gibbs.
That is correct. Over to Independence. In which book does the character demonstrate their despair by saying, quote, you can't live in the past and dreams aren't real?
A Wish in the Dark by Christina Soon Tornback.
That is incorrect. Bak, in which book is a character burned to hide her true identity?
Coop Knows a Scoop by Terrence Suitors.
That is incorrect. Independence. In which book was a recipe for friendship shared that had little to do with age and everything to do with liking and trust, with some respect mixed in for good measure?
Becoming Muhammad Ali by James Patterson and Kwame Alexander.
That is incorrect. Bak, in which book was it shown through the main character's family that parents can perpetuate prejudices or challenge stereotypes in society by what they teach their children?
Muhammad Ali by James Patterson and Kwame Alexander.
That is incorrect. Independence. In which book does the character have the nickname Slick?
Jinx. That's a Beatle. Jinxed by Amy McCulloch.
That is incorrect. Bak, in which book did the character reveal jealousy about another character by stating, quote, isn't your school down the street?
Jinx by Amy McCulloch.
That is correct. And that is the end of round one. Boy, we are off to a great start. You guys are doing sensational. Two amazing teams in the middle school division, Bak Middle School of the Arts and Independence Middle School. We're going to come back right after this break with more of this competition. Thanks for watching us here on the Education Network.
Safety doesn't happen on accident.
Buckle up, pay attention.
And never drive with an impaired driver.
We're all counting on you.
Welcome back to the Grand Battle of the Books. I'm Rick Blackwell inside the studios of the Education Network. This is the middle school division. There were a lot of middle schools that competed in online competition. These are the final two. So congratulations to Independence Middle School and Bak Middle School of the Arts. Many of these students have read several of the 15 books from the Sunshine State Readers List. Here's just 4 of those books. You can see they're big books. It's a lot of reading, but they've been working hard for the last several months getting ready for this competition, and they're doing just an amazing job. So congratulations to both of these teams. We finished round 1. Let's get started right now with round 2. We're going to go with Independence Middle School. You guys ready? Here we go. In which book does a character reveal their rivalry against another by saying, quote, "You were by far my closest competition in my class. I guess now I see what the actual smart kids are like."
Jinxed by Amy McCullough.
That is correct. Over to Bach. In which book did the character reveal that they had unique abilities beyond all of the others when they said, quote, "Geez, could you be a bit more gentle next time? That hurt."
Muhammad Ali by Kwame Alexander and James Patterson.
That is incorrect. Independence. In which book was a character shocked to witness someone sneer, then spit tobacco juice on someone's shoes just because of the color of their skin?
The Unsung Hero of Birdsong USA by Brenda Woods.
That is correct. Over to Bach. In which book does the opposing team have a player named Spider?
Bouncing Back by Scott Osler.
Correct. Over to Independence. In which book does one of the characters compare the other characters in the story to characters in TV and movies?
The Unteachables by Gordon Corman.
That is correct. Over to Bach. In which book does a character first get rejected and then gets accepted to the same program?
Jinx by Amy McCullough.
Correct. Independence. In which book does a character say, quote, "Life is like an equation, and mine is perfectly balanced"?
Lightning Girl. The Miscalculations of Lightning Girl by Stacey McAnulty.
Good job. That is correct. Over to Bach. In which book does one of the characters say, quote, "Things are meaningless without the rule of law"?
A Wish in the Dark by Christina Sue Tornvat.
That's correct. Independence. In which book does a character demonstrate the strong sense of community by saying, quote, "The kindness of strangers, the promise of new friends"?
The Unsung Hero of Birdsong USA by Brenda Woods.
That is incorrect. Bach. In which book does a character say, quote, "Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee"?
Muhammad Ali by James Patterson and Kwame Alexander.
Are you good with that, judges? Okay. Okay, good. All right, that is correct. Good job. Here we go. Next question is Independence Middle School. In which book does the main character miss French toast?
Clean Getaway by Knit Stone.
That is correct. Bak Middle School of the Arts. In which book does the main character say, quote, "You can't run away from darkness"?
A Wish in the Dark by Christina Sue Tornvat.
Correct. Over at Independence. In which book did a character say, quote, "Kid, you're lucky. I believe in hunches"?
Becoming Muhammad Ali by James Patterson and Kwame Alexander.
That is incorrect. Bach. In which book did press coverage play a part in a successful resolution of the problem?
Me and Banksy by Tanya Lloyd-Kai.
That's correct. Independence. In which book do they get everything from a tube?
Cleo Porter. Cleo Porter and the Body Electric by Jake Burt.
Correct. Bach. In which book would you find this quote? "My brain hurt from all the listening and concentrating and new facts shoved inside it. But for some reason, I couldn't stop smiling."
Jinx by Amy McCulloch.
Incorrect. Independence. In which book was Greek mythology referenced to name antagonists and explain protagonist's plight?
Clean that
Time is up.
Darn it.
Moving on to Bach. In which book did a character share the bleak conditions they lived in by saying, "It may sound weird, but that was the first cold drink I'd ever had in my entire life"?
When Stars Are Scattered by Omar Mohammed and Victoria Jameson.
Correct. Over to Independence. In which book does the character compare his mom to a bird?
Muhammad Ali. Becoming Muhammad Ali by James Patterson and Kwame Alexander.
Correct. Over to Bach. In which book does a character say, quote, "An animal design offered what people wanted: companionship, convenience, assistance, early maintenance"?
Jinx by Amy McCulloch.
That is correct. Independence. In which book do three chocolate ganache tart-loving friends have dollar store mugs with the slogan, "There's the family you get and the family you choose"?
Me and Banksy by Tanya Lloyd Key.
Correct. Bach. In which book does the main character consider his mother his own personal treasure box?
Clean Getaway by Nick Stone.
That is the correct answer. Over to Independence. In which book does a character use a defibrillator to revive someone?
Okay. Bloom by Kenneth Apple.
That is incorrect. Bach. In which book does a character refer to plants as, quote, "guys and dudes"?
Bloom by Kenneth Apple.
Correct. Independence. In which book does a character have a cheese stick and a semi-stale dinner roll for breakfast?
Okay. The Unteachables by Gordon Corman.
That is correct. And that is the end of the middle school competition. Two amazing teams from Independence Middle School and Middle School of the Arts. We can only have one winner. We're going to crown the champion right after this break.
Think making a threat against a school is a joke? Think again. School police respond to and investigate every single threat, including those made on social media. Under state law, violators could face a second-degree felony punishable by up to 15 years in prison. If you know of someone making a threat, don't share it, report it. Download the Safer Watch or Fortify Florida app today.
Welcome back to the studios of the Education Network. Hi, everyone. I'm Rick Blackwell. So glad that you could join us for the Grand Battle of the Books. I'm joined by Lisa Seymour from Library Media Services. Lisa, it's just so much fun to watch the students really thrive in an area. They've put so much work and so much perseverance to read so many of these books, and they really showed some amazing talents and skills today.
They did. They were absolutely cool and calm under pressure. This is not easy to memorize not only know all the content in the books, but remember the titles and the authors, and to get them right under pressure is absolutely amazing.
And we asked some of the students off camera how many of them had read all 15. The entire team from Bak Middle School of the Arts, including their sponsor, Ms. Gardner, read all 15. And then McKenna, you also read 15 as well. So that's fantastic. And the rest of the team from IMS read a lot of the books. So that's thousands and thousands of pages, and so impressive what they did. Time now to award our second place team. And Lisa, tell us right now who comes in second place and gets the silver medal.
Second place this year goes to Independence Middle School and Dumbledore's Army.
All right, congratulations. Let's hear it for the team from Independence Middle School. And Independence up in Jupiter, what a wonderful school they have up there. And they are a second place team. Remember, just to get to this point, you have to win an online competition. So it's kind of the best of the best right here. And McKenna, after you get your award, I want to talk to you because you read all 15 of these books. Come over here, McKenna. Just what is it about reading that you love so much that you're willing to dedicate so much time to making sure that you read all 15?
Well, it's just that books, they're like you can read about something that you know could never happen, so it's just fun to like watch something unfold that you know even if it could never happen in real life. It's just fun to be able to get to see some things that you know could never, like hear about stuff that you know would never really exist.
All right, it sure does mean a lot. Congratulations. Let's bring in the sponsor, Ms. Patricia. Can you come over here real quick? You kind of were talking about what a wonderful group they are, and just how proud are you of McKenna and the rest of the members of the Independence team?
I couldn't be more proud. This is an amazing team, the energy, the love of books, it's inspiring, and I already have students signed up for next year wanting to be a part of this.
All right.
Yes.
That's a testament to the whole competition. Thank you so much. And Lisa, come on over here real quick. Let's, I guess that means that the championship goes to?
We the people from Bak Middle School of the Arts.
All right. Congratulations to the team from Bak Middle School of the Arts. Lisa is going to award those gold medals to each of the 5 contestants. Bak Middle School of the Arts, we've seen them here many of the years of the Battle of the Books competition, and this is really a special team. And Jennifer Gardner, why don't you come over here? Why don't we tell the story again of how this team, because I know just over at Bak, it's kind of a competition just to be like the team that is going to represent the school, what this team went through over the last couple of years.
So this team came to me. They were pretty much a team in 5th grade, and they were the defending champions, so they were all excited. And when we had our online battle, they came in 1 point behind the team that actually ended up competing, and so they were a little disappointed because of that 1 point. And so I told them this year, I said, I think this is your year. This is your year. I'm counting on you, and here they are.
And you got to be excited to bring that trophy back to Bak. What does it say about the level of work that these young people put in to be able to achieve this kind of high accolade?
It's really amazing because these kids are all involved in their art area. They spend, time in private lessons, and they're all on the math counts team. They're all involved in many different activities, and to take time to read 15 books more than once is really amazing.
That's fantastic. I know you're proud. Anthony, why don't you come over here? Tell me, what does it mean? You've been with this group of friends for a while. What does it mean for you guys to be having the gold medals around your neck?
It means a lot. It shows that we've grown as individuals and became closer. It also shows how hard we worked, and our teamwork has developed more.
When you were 1 point away from appearing in it last year, was it frustrating? Were you disappointed, or were you just so motivated to get here this year?
We were frustrated and disappointed. It showed us that we had to learn from our mistakes and study even harder on the books, and it also motivated to get us back here this year.
All right, well, I'm so proud of you and all that you've achieved. Congratulations to Anthony and all your friends over at Bak Middle School of the Arts, We the People. Great job. Well, Lisa, we've talked about it before, the Kavanaugh Cup. Just kind of tell our viewers at home about what the Kavanaugh Cup is all about. And do they get to have the cup now at their school?
So they get to have the Kavanaugh Cup at their school for the year. The cup rotates to the grand battle winner each year, and it was named after Kavanaugh, who was a longtime member of our Ed Tech team and a longtime supporter of the Battle of the Books.
Lisa, it was fun.
It was a blast. Thanks for having us.
You did a great job with the questions. Thanks so much to everybody for watching. Congratulations to all the winning teams and all the teams that participated. On behalf of everybody here at the Education Network, I'm Rick Blackwell. Thanks for watching.